Is Inoue, Naoya Inoue, an all-time great fighter? That's the question now that we have here. You know, as we pose this to ourselves, as he devastatingly destroys Nery in a fashion which, I missed the fight live, but what a great first 3 rounds and great 6 rounds throughout. We're going to talk about whether or not Inoue is an all-time great fighter. Also, hats off to Nery. Fought your ass off, man. Nothing to be ashamed of. And he said in Spanish, in the post-fight, he died on the line. Like, basically, you had to kill him to get him out of there. And that's what it looked like. And then we're going to talk about Inoue's next opponent and why don't be upset of who he is and what Inoue is trying to accomplish here, all right? Let's get to the video. My name is Emmett, the artist. If you're new here, welcome. You guys have been great to me. It's been a wonderful experience so far, taking this little channel and moving it step by step by step. By the way, this is a vintage lens. I'm kind of trying it out. I'm kind of a little bit of a film buff, and I'm trying to learn how to use it. If you don't like it, let me know. It's a Helios, basically one of the lenses that they use to shoot some of the new Batman movie that just came out, some of the scenes with. So I'm just kind of testing that out. But anyway, back to the fight. Inoue, listen, I caught it, like I said, like a few hours after the fact, a couple hours after the fact. And I did not expect to see him get rocked in the way he did in that first round. I mean, he spun around like the Tasmanian devil. I thought, because I kind of just click on YouTube. I don't try to read what happened. I just kind of quickly click whatever the highlights are. And then I try to watch it as uninterrupted and as unbiased as possible without seeing what the outcome was. And I thought, shit, Inoue was going to get knocked out. And not by a bump, because Nery's the real deal. And I was like, okay. But then I saw him kind of come on, and he got up and he kind of came on. And I was like, okay, he's okay. Second round, he knocks down Nery. I'm like, okay, now we're even. Now Inoue is like, I'm up now. I'm awake. Nery was preparing for that right hand, but it was the left hook that kept coming in. Next thing we know, we're in a firefight. And then down goes Nery again. While Inoue, mind you, is going backward. Crazy. Then he starts doing Roy Jones stuff in the middle of the ring. Bananas. And then here comes the coup de grace. He was looking for the right hand the whole night. Inoue. Nery kind of knew that. But if you see, sometimes with the I believe with the left, right, whatever, I can't remember which one it was that caught Inoue in the first round. Inoue got responsible a little bit, even though he was still ducked to that side. He put the hands up, like, boom, you're not gonna catch me again. And then all of a sudden, he drives him to the ropes, and he kind of baits him with that left and cracks him with the right. Listen, when I saw it, I usually don't audibly go, oh my God. And I audibly went, oh my God, that worked. That man, he looked like you ever seen those puppets when you were a kid and you press the bottom and it kind of collapses? That's what Nery looked like. Listen, Inoue is a bona fide fighter. It's a shame he usually mostly fights in Tokyo. I think he's afraid about U.S. judging. I don't blame him. Roy wouldn't go overseas because they robbed him overseas. Inoue doesn't want to come overseas because he's seen what goes on here. A lot of people may not know the fighters that Inoue at 126, where I believe once a great Loma campaigned at. I wish Loma was still there, but he's not. Here's the thing. He's at 126. He's fought a lot of great fighters, a lot of casuals I've never heard of. And so they kind of try to discredit, well, who has he fought? Well, you didn't know who Inoue was, Naoya was, until, you know, they really started pushing him. That Super 6 tournament that he beat Nonito Donaire in was starting to catapult him, but then he caught cold feet and he kind of went back home. Inoue is an all-time great fighter. He's special. You're witnessing something special, and I hope you understand that. This next fight, well, moves to 130. There's a couple of guys at 130. If Loma can beat Kambosos decisively, could they possibly meet? Maybe. 130 has some decent stars, some good firepower there, some little bit of stars there. Could do that. But his next fight is going to be against Sam Goodman. And you're like, who's Sam Goodman? Well, he's 18-0 with 8 knockouts. Not stellar. It's Australian, young guy, hungry, ranked number 2 for the 2 sanctioning bodies that Inoue holds. It's his mandatory, essentially. Inoue has to get through, through him, or he has to drop the belts. He has to take the Infinity Gauntlet and split up the gems. He's not going to do that. He's worked too hard. I don't mind the Sam Goodman fight because he has to do it. I would be very interested to see And Sam Goodman's not beating Inoue. Be interesting to see where he goes from here after Goodman. He can fight him in shit. He could fight him in July, August. I wonder where he goes. It'll be interesting. And I hope he comes to the States. And I hope he gets into some big fights. I don't know how much his frame could build, but I hope he does it quickly if he's going to try to move up, because when you're older, things tend to happen. So I hope he really gets it together after Goodman and decides what he wants to do. And I hope it is coming to the States, and I hope it is moving up, and I hope it is showcasing his talent, and I hope it is becoming undisputed in 2 different weight classes. Because he wasn't undisputed at 124, was he? 122, I forget what weight class that was. They get so little, I don't remember the weight classes anymore. But he's special, and I hope everybody's enjoying it. So he's the monster. He's that guy, and he could be the face of boxing if he were to fight in the States. It's just that simple. He's exciting, powerhouse, showman. Like, I wish he was here. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about Inoue? All-time great? Not great? Resume's trash? Let me know in the comments below. I'm willing to have this conversation. Thank you for all the subscribers that I've gotten as a recent. Something's happening with the algorithm. It's weird with some of my videos. So please turn on your notifications and see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.